Here's why you cannot draw from your imagination. See, these are some of the drawings I did in, say, 2011. I was just copying some of the existing game artworks and illustrations that are out there and recreating them as it is. But when I tried to create my own drawing, it looked like this. And I was shocked, to be honest. I was like, I'm able to draw like this, but I can't draw stuff from my head. What the hell is going on? Here's why you can draw from imagination. It's because you've got the expectations and the process backwards. Everyone, when they're starting out, has this expectation that once they are able to do all the drawing basic stuff, they need to be magically drawing from their heads, from their own creativity, from their own original stuff, blah, blah, blah. But that's not how things work. Let's say you go to a violin class. You're gonna try to be the next Mozart or Beethoven. The moment you go in, first, obviously, they will teach you all the basics and the foundations and the fundamentals. Once you get through that point, the teacher doesn't come out and say, hey, buddy Gesh, why don't you play your own composition right now that we've learned the scales, the basics, all the fingering thing that we need to do on the violin? They don't do that. They hand you a sheet of music which has an existing composition that was probably done by another master, a pro artist. So they learn to play that thing on the violin, and then they learn to see patterns. They recognize little nuances and things, and they say, oh wait, I can learn a part of that music from that. And they play another composition, and they say, I'm gonna learn something from that, and another composition from that. And they sort of recognize all these patterns, and they go like, wait a second, I see something right here. I'm gonna use those patterns, and I'm gonna create my first very own composition. And they do that. And it might not be good, and that is the thing. But they do that over and over and over again. After a point, they become the Mozart, the Beethoven. Or maybe not that point. They become the next guy who plays in a nice orchestra and has a nice family life on the side. Right? It doesn't matter. But that's how things work. First, you have to imitate stuff and then create. Francis Ford Coppola, apparently one of the greatest directors of all time. I haven't seen much of his movies. Oh wait, Godfather. Yeah, I've seen Godfather. Yeah, I kind of like that. He has this wonderful quote about imitation and copy. He says, we want you to take from us. We want you at first to steal from us, because you can't steal. You will take what we give you and you will put it in your own voice, and that's how you find your voice. And that's how you as an artist will find your own voice as well. You first imitate those artists and things, stuff that you like. You find patterns, you recognize things, you learn, and then you find your own original art. And it takes time. So lose the expectations and get the process right. Don't expect to create original stuff when you're starting out. And just because you learn perspective and forms doesn't mean that you can draw your own anime character. Can't happen. And two, first you gotta imitate, and then you gotta create. Imitate to learn, and then create to earn. And maybe earn not financial wealth, personal, internal, fluffy butterfly that goes in your stomach. That's it for this episode of 2 Minute Tuesday. Again, not 2 minutes, god freaking damn it, I don't know why. But hey, we're gonna keep doing this thing till it gets under 2 minutes.